The monitor beeped faster. The doctor's voice was fading in the background. I pressed the phone to my ear, whispering, "Mom, it's starting. Please come now." She sighed. "We're having a luxury dinner as a family. Not now. Today is your sister's engagement celebration." Then her voice, the golden child, bright, sharp, rehearsed. "Mom, hurry up and toast. She can wait, right?" I gripped the phone. Silence on my end. A taxi engine roared outside. And just like that, I left. Days later, when she finally came to the hospital, all she found was my letter. Back then, I was the invisible daughter, the quieter one, the fixer, the one who stitched together the fractures no one else noticed. When Dad left, it was my shoulder Mom cried on. When bills stacked up, it was my scholarship that kept the lights on. My sister, Alina, was the star. She sparkled even when she lied. I didn't envy her. I pitied her, because everything she had was borrowed: attention, affection, even love. Until one day I realized she had borrowed mine too. It started small: her perfume on his shirt, her laugh echoing in the background when he missed my calls. I wanted to be wrong. I begged to be wrong. But betrayal has a scent. It clings to your skin, even after you wash it off. The proof came one night, a message flashing across his phone while he showered. "She's still in class. You can come over." Alina's name. My sister. I didn't scream. I didn't break things. I just watched the message fade into black. That's when I stopped being the quiet one. They expected tears. I gave them silence. Silence terrifies people. It makes them imagine the storm you're building. I planned in fragments, notes hidden in books, passwords written in invisible ink, quiet searches at 3 a.m. He worked at an investment firm. She wanted luxury. Both loved secrets. I made sure secrets would destroy them. First, I gathered evidence: emails, transfers, photos. Then I waited, months, until her engagement was announced. The perfect day, the perfect stage. While she tried on her diamond dress, I was at the bank, closing joint accounts, rerouting his business fund to a different name, mine. He had trusted me with his passwords, once. Love makes fools generous. By evening, the stage was set. Her fiancé's family, rich, polished, status-obsessed, were at the dinner. He was there too, pretending to be a friend, grinning like the devil at the altar. And Mom? She was glowing. "My daughters," she said, raising her glass, "both so successful." "Both?" I smiled. The irony almost made me laugh. That night I didn't attend the party. I was at the hospital, alone, holding my chest as pain tightened like a fist. Stress, the doctor said, exhaustion. It felt poetic, dying while they celebrated. I called once more. "Mom, it's starting. Please come now." She sighed. I heard laughter in the background. Then the call cut. So I wrote the letter. Not a suicide note, a statement, a confession, a mirror. I told her everything: how Alina and he had betrayed me, how she had ignored every sign, how the money in their accounts was gone, redirected, reported, traced back to them. Every lie, every sin, every transaction. I told her by the time she finished her champagne, their world would start crumbling. 2 days later, the news spread like fire. Her engagement was called off. Her fiancé's family withdrew after seeing the leaked documents, her name tied to his offshore account. Fraud, deceit, scandal. He vanished. The firm froze his assets. His reputation drowned before he could even beg for help. Mom tried to reach me then, but all she found was my room, empty, except for the letter and a photo of us three, her, Alina, and me. The edges of the picture burned just slightly, enough to leave smoke stains on her fingers. When she finally saw me again, I was sitting in a wheelchair, weak but alive. She cried, Why didn't you tell me? I looked at her, calm. I did, and I meant it. Every ignored call, every message left unread, every silence. I had been telling her all along. She'd just never listened until it was too late. Alina called months later, her voice cracked like glass. She said she lost everything. He was gone, the accounts frozen, her name blacklisted. I didn't gloat. I just said, "Now you know what it feels like to wait for someone who never comes." And I ended the call. They say revenge is poison. Maybe, but mine tasted like peace. Because I didn't destroy them in rage. I simply gave them the mirror they refused to face. When I left the hospital, I saw Mom waiting by the exit, flowers in hand, tears in her eyes. I didn't stop. Some goodbyes deserve silence. Now, every time I hear the word family, I remember that night, her laughter echoing through a phone line while I called for help. And I remind myself, I'm not cruel. I'm just the consequence of being unheard too long. So when people ask why I smile the way I do, why my eyes hold both calm and